So here it is, the 2025 Porsche Macan for electric. Porsche's bold entry into the fully electric SUV world. And let's just say it lands with more of a quiet hum than a roar. In a market packed with high-tech electric crossovers, the Macan 4 arrives. With Porsche styling a serious battery and enough power to turn heads, but the real question is this: does it feel like a Porsche on paper? This is the mid-tier Macan EV slotting between the base and the more aggressive 4S and turbo trims. It's got all-wheel drive dual motors and just over 400 horsepower. But performance alone doesn't make a Porsche. Let's start with what you'll see first. The exterior, right away, the Macan for grabs. Attention with a sleek sculpted profile, its proportions. A classic Porsche, low, wide and clean, with muscular rear haunches that hint at its performance roots, but with a sharper, modern edge. The lighting is signature Porsche up front. You've got split-level LED headlights, flanking a smooth closed-off grille with the DRLs high up in the corners, giving it that unmistakable Macan stare, and in back there's a width LED light bar with Porsche lettering lit from within, a subtle but effective flex. The silhouette is coupe-like, but not at the cost of practicality, and those aero-focused wheels range from 20 to 22 inches, with Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires tailored to match its electric mission. Color options lean toward the usual suspects: black, white, silver, but Porsche also offers a few bold shades like carmine red and frozen blue that really pop, especially under natural light. Now step inside and the experience shifts. The cabin design feels high-end at first glance: soft leather touches, layered dash panels, and a seamless tech-forward layout, but give it a minute and a few details start to fall short. The 14-way power seats are supportive, plush and heated, but they'll cost you extra. The ambient lighting around the cabin adds visual drama at night and doubles as a safety cue, flashing yellow or red depending on traffic in your blind spot or an approaching car. The main infotainment system is a crisp 10.9-inch touchscreen housed perfectly within the dash, while a curved 12.6-inch digital cluster sits right behind the steering wheel. Both look fantastic and respond quickly. But there's a catch: hard plastics on the center console feel more budget than luxury and touch-sensitive. Controls for the climate panel flex oddly when pressed. It's a little detail, but not what you expect in a vehicle cresting $90,000 on the tech side. Porsche's software game has stepped up. The Macan 4 uses the latest version of the PCM system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an upgraded voice assistant, and real-time route planning that includes charging stops based on your route, your battery state, and even the power level of each charger. The head-up display is crystal clear, the steering wheel features simplified haptic controls, and while the onboard sound system is decent, you'll want to opt for the Bose or Burmester upgrade if audio quality matters to you. Now, let's talk about performance underneath the sculpted hood. The Macan 4 houses a dual setup making 402 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That's good enough for a 0 to 60 run in 4.5 seconds, not neck-snapping, but confidently quick, especially for a vehicle this size. Porsche has tuned the ride for balance, not drama, so while it's capable, it doesn't deliver that gut-level thrill you might expect. It's smooth, planted and refined, with just enough steering feedback to remind you this isn't your average electric SUV. The all-wheel drive system seamlessly shuffles torque to keep things stable, and the ride quality remains composed even over rough pavement thanks to an adaptive air suspension. In terms of sound, you won't hear much, and that's the point. The cabin is whisper quiet even at highway speeds, and road noise is impressively isolated for range and charging. The Macan 4 hits all the EV sweet spots, a 95 kilowatt-hour usable battery nets an EPA range of up to 308 miles. Though, in our real-world road trip test, it returned a still respectable 282 miles at a steady 70 miles per hour on a 350 kilowatt fast charger. It added 175 miles of range in just 15 minutes and went from 5 to 80% in 22 minutes. That's nearly class-leading and beats many rivals in this space. Porsche doesn't offer traditional one-pedal driving. Instead, it uses a mild regenerative braking mode that coasts naturally when you lift off the throttle and captures energy. When you apply the brakes, it feels more analog than digital, which purists might appreciate. Safety-wise, the Macan 4 checks all the right boxes with adaptive cruise lane, keep assist blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. Porsche's driver assistance tech is subtle but smart, never overbearing, and tuned with the US market in mind. Crash test ratings are still pending, but based on its MEB Plus architecture and existing Audi Q6 sibling performance, we expect strong results across the board. So where does that leave us? The 2025 Macan for electric nails the essentials. It's quick, efficient, well-styled, and packed with useful technology. It charges faster than most EVs. It's quiet, comfortable, and offers a usable amount of real-world range, but it stops just short of feeling like a Porsche. In the emotional sense, there's no adrenaline rush when you floor it, no audible drama, no visceral bite. The interior, while clean and tech-forward, doesn't quite deliver the luxury wow factor you might expect for this price point, and some of the trim materials feel like they were borrowed from a lesser sibling at just over $90,000 as tested. The Macan 4 electric is not a value play, it's a premium EV for buyers who want Porsche looks and electric utility, but not necessarily the high-performance edge the brand is known for. So who is this SUV really for? It's for the loyal Porsche owner looking to ease into the electric world without jumping straight into a taken. It's for the EV shopper who wants badge prestige combined with smart tech and fast charging. It's for the daily commuter who values comfort and composure over backroad thrills. But if what you really want is that full Porsche sensation, the one that makes your pulse jump and your grin stretch ear to ear, you may want to look further up the Macan EV lineup toward the 4S or the Turbo. The Macan 4 electric is competent, even impressive in key areas, but at the end of the day, the question lingers. Does it feel like a Porsche? Not quite, but it definitely feels like the future. Thanks for watching. This is Shift Path, and we'll see you in the next drive.